My rent here like $1,800 though.
Oh, word, that's what's up.
Yeah. So if we start fucking each other, like you gonna start paying my rent?
Absolutely not. I don't know you.
But you're gonna get to know me.
I don't mean I'm about to pay your rent because I'm getting to know you. What the
Yeah, but like you make money, so.
Okay, but what again? What does my money got to do with you?
What's good, fellas? Got some wild clips lined up for you today. But before we get into it, make sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. Comment the wildest thing a partner has ever tried to get from you. And make sure you watch till the end because the last clip is genuinely insane. All right, let's get into it.
Why'd you tell your dad I was cheating on him, Leilani? That ain't your business. And it damn sure ain't your place as a child.
First of all...
Look, girl, who is you talking to?
First of all, you're making it my business by taking me to the guy's house that you cheating on my dad with. You are a married woman, and I'm just a child, and I'm still more lawyer than you are.
Little girl, you are punished. Don't touch no game. Don't touch no...
How you gonna punish me when you cheated on my dad? If you cheat on my dad again, then I'm gonna tell him again. Oh wait, there won't be no again. He's divorcing you. Hey, Dad.
Hey, baby girl. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Okay. What you doing? What's on your mind?
I have something to tell you.
You got something to tell me? What you got to tell me, baby?
Mommy been cheating on you.
Hold on. Wait, what? How you know that?
Because she's been taking me to the guy's house.
Wait.
The delusion is incredible. She thinks she has any authority left to bargain with. She's trying to ground the kid who just permanently grounded her entire marriage. That girl isn't even looking at her like she's a mom anymore. Her hatred for men is stronger than her own survival instinct. She's actively fighting the guys who are keeping her from cracking her head open on the floor. This is the type of person to complain about the patriarchy to the firefighters currently pulling her out of a house fire.
He's not even trying. They're starting to laugh too. God, he's getting it. Well, the cops can't do their jobs. They cannot subdue a 140-pound Hispanic guy.
They have the same authority as a male cop, but none of the physical ability to back it up. That guy wasn't a threat until their incompetence made him one. They were a complete liability until a random citizen decided to do their job for them.
I left my boyfriend and I've been traveling for 10 days and I've slept with 22 people in that 10 days. My goal was 20 and I just hit 22 this morning. It's 1 p.m. now here in Paris and I need to check out because I'm going home. I really doubt I'm going to get another one on the board, either on the plane or like on my layover. So I think 22 is where we're going to cap it out, but how did I go?
She thinks this is some kind of female empowerment victory lap, but all she's doing is showing her ex exactly what he escaped. She's bragging about hitting a new high score, not realizing she just permanently branded herself as someone no man will ever take seriously again.
Excuse me? I just wanted to say that two of you are very beautiful, by the way.
Two?
Yeah, two.
Two? Oh. There's three of us.
I'll let you guys figure it out, yeah. Sorry, but two of you are very beautiful.
Okay.
Only two of you, though.
This guy spent 10 seconds creating a problem that will ruin their entire day. He just gets to walk away while they're left to secretly fight over which one of them is the ugly friend. The brotherhood grows stronger with this one.
You say you require at least 200,000. Do you ask that straight up? How much you do?
Not on the first date. But they like want to date, like seriously, like boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm like, well, what do you make? Because I can't do it.
Can you date a guy that's not very attractive if he makes good money? So you don't really care about looks?
I mean, I want my daughter to come out like gorgeous, but I'm hoping she gets my genes and like not the man's genes. It's like fine if they make money and they like spoil me, buy me gifts, take me traveling. I don't.
So could you date Jeff Bezos?
Oh, absolutely. Are you serious?
And you could sleep with him?
Was that even a question? Hello? That wife, I don't even know what her, Lauren, I think, right? God, I'm so envious of her. She's just living on yachts, like her best life.
She really has zero shame, openly admitting that her only contribution is showing up, and she expects a 6-figure salary for it. The pure jealousy in her voice when she talks about Bezos' wife tells me everything I need to know. She doesn't want a man, she wants a vacant spot on a yacht.
So, you made an appointment for how to?
Yeah, somebody go get it.
And don't have the funds?
Always. Just like how I plan vacation and don't have paid time off.
That's smart, dude.
What? Hell yeah.
That usually works.
I
hear you.
Now, I made the appointment because I had to tell her, and I do it just cash up the money.
Yeah.
That's it. It's 100.
So where I fit in that equation?
Whatever you cash up me, I'm sending it up.
Oh, so I got to cash out you something?
Yeah. I can send it up. My hair is like $25 because it's the kink line. I'm getting flat. Because I'm having surgery, so it just makes sense to get flat. Because I'm not going to be able to do nothing. So I'm praying my surgery go well, and I'm able to heal quickly and get rid of the gas like in my stomach, and able to sip the water in a protein shake like I'm supposed to, so I can go back to work in 3 weeks versus going back to work later. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be rough trying to pull money out of people to help me pay my bills.
The fact that she's casually trying to get a guy on a first date to pay for her hair appointments and bills is insane to me. She's not even trying to hide it. I'd be looking for the exit immediately because she's already shown me that she views men as a solution to her lack of funds, not as people.
There's no nice way of putting this. I just caught my wife shaving her before going to go see Son from AG's in concert. What are you, 13? You didn't even... Why'd you... She's like in the nosebleed. And she's like, I'm gonna make eye contact with him from 4 miles away. And he'll know. Should I be offended? It's my wife. She married me. We're like having a wedding dinner in like a couple months. And she's like, oh, I can't stop laughing. I love her and I respect her and it's very funny. I honestly wish her the best. I just don't know what's going on in her head, like why that would be. Oh, I can't breathe. I love her so much. She makes me laugh so hard. Like some people are just funny people, you know, like they're...
He's sitting there laughing by himself because he thinks it's just a funny quirk. What I see is a guy who's too clueless to realize what a massive sign of disrespect this is. He thinks he's documenting a hilarious story, but he doesn't get that the real joke here is on him.
Are you the British guy?
Well, it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. I'm also famous.
Oh, really? What are you famous for?
I do voice impressions. I have 2.1 million.
Really?
Yeah, actually.
No way. What's your name?
I'm Ellie. It's nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Eduardo.
Eduardo. It's nice to meet you.
It's probably not so the impersonation. It's probably your pretty face. That's probably why you're viral. Lovely to meet you anyway.
It's nice to meet you too.
Have a good night.
You too.
Is that your boyfriend?
It's my friend.
Have you got him? Are you single?
I'm not. It's my boyfriend.
Oh, boyfriend. How you doing? Ed, right? Sam, you good, bro? You Ed? Yeah, man. What's your name? Jackson. Nice to meet you, bro. Right, how long have you been going out with her? About 2 years now. It's 2 years? Yeah. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Hey, you have a good night. Appreciate you.
I love how her boyfriend got instantly downgraded to friend the second she thought she had a better option. That stuttering wasn't her being nervous. That was the sound of her brain rebooting while trying to calculate if she could get away with the lie. I just can't believe her boyfriend just let that go without batting an eye.
You can't air that up. There's nothing you can air up there. Brother, you see this? You see this? I'm going home. No, you can't go home with that.
I can.
You can't go home with that.
My house is 4 minutes up the street. I'm going home.
All right. If you get pulled over,
That's on you. I'm telling you, call an Uber from here.
A few moments later.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh man. Oh man.
A few moments later.
Bro, she's back.
She's had a rough night.
A few moments later.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You got a spare tire?
Can y'all back the
Do you have a spare tire?
Can y'all back the
I'll change the
Can
tire.
y'all back the up? Back the up.
This woman is operating on a completely different level of reality than the rest of us. There is absolutely no critical thinking going on, just a sequence of the worst possible decisions a human can make. Every single step she takes is wrong, and she does it with 100% confidence.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I know y'all trying to do it, but like, fuck. I know that's not female. I just need to get picked up.
2,000 years later.
Hey, dog. Yeah, we are disrespectful as hell. You come back here 3 times. I told you call the Uber.
No. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Recording me right now.
Call the Uber.
I have a friend on the way right
Okay, get home safely. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Get home
My
safely.
friend is on the way. Why are you still recording me?
For my protection.
You're violating me right now.
I'm not violating you.
For violating you. I'm sorry. Yep, here we go. Yep, here we go.
Can I get you back?
Nope, you can't.
Alright, I'm going inside.
Yeah, it's up.
Oh my God.
It's up.
Imagine being so stubborn you'd rather end the night in handcuffs than admit you needed an Uber. That's not independence, that's brain damage. She thought she was proving a point. All she proved is the cops were right to cuff her.
What's your dirtiest college confession?
I mean, I f***ed the guy the first day I talked to him.
How many hours did you know him for?
Probably like 30 minutes.
You beat the other girl. She said 1 hour.
I mean, like,
What can you possibly know about a person in 30 minutes? Nothing. She's openly bragging that she has absolutely no standards for who she's with. That casual shrug tells me she views herself as completely disposable, and honestly, based on that confession, I'd have to agree.
I don't like to be approached at the gym just because it is my safe place.
We actually have a safe place for men in our office where women aren't permitted to talk in our meetings. And it's really spiked our productivity in the last quarter by about 53%.
Do you have a space like that for women?
We have the conference room. Women usually have the women's bathroom.
So that's where women should gossip, just in the bathroom.
Well, the cleaning supplies are there in our office so the women can help out with the cleaning.
You can't argue with a 53% productivity spike. That's just good business. If designating the women's bathroom as their safe space and putting the cleaning supplies in there helps the bottom line, it sounds like he's on to something. This guy's an innovator. That's the face of a man whose soul has just been vacuumed out of his body. He's not angry. He's experiencing a level of regret that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy.
I'm always like, I just want to meet a guy organically. Like, I don't want to do the dating apps. I just want to meet him in the wild. I want him to come up to me at Whole Foods and be like, hey, do you want to go get a drink? But realistically, if a guy came up to me at a Whole Foods and asked me if I wanted to grab a drink, I would be like, get the f*** away from me, you f***ing freak weirdo. Like, I'm just trying to food shop. Can women have any peace these days, you know?
This is the exact impossible situation guys are in. We're not supposed to use the apps, but we're also not supposed to approach in person because that's creepy. So what's the actual approved method? Sending a carrier pigeon?
Ranking lies that women tell you, from white lies to full-on deception. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. Translation, she's not looking for one with you. Watch her suddenly get in a relationship when the right guy shows up. It's funny how fast focusing on herself can just fly out the window. Full-on deception, S tier. He's just a friend. This classic line almost never means what you think. If she thinks he's attractive and he's always around, he's probably plan B, maybe even plan A. Very deceiving, A tier. My ex was toxic. Sometimes it's true, but sometimes she's just dodging accountability. Don't be shocked when she goes back to that same toxic guy later. Very deceiving, A tier. We just grew apart. It sounds mature, but really she means that she lost attraction. You stop being the guy that she originally fell for. It usually happens when you get too comfortable or just stop trying in the relationship. A tier. I need space. She's not looking for space. She's looking to make space for someone else. This is her exit strategy. It's just wrapped up very politely. Pack your bags. S tier. I have a boyfriend. Half the time, this is just a polite rejection. It's an easy way for her to say she's not interested without causing any drama. A lot of girls find it hard to directly reject guys. 50-50, B tier. I don't kiss on the first date. Translation, I don't kiss guys I'm not super attracted to on the first date. If the right guy shows up, who acts the right way, looks the right way, those rules are out the window. B tier. It's not you, it's me. Ultimate cop-out. What she really means? It's definitely you, but I don't want the awkward conversation. It's the relationship equivalent of thanks for playing. A tier.
Crazy how every one of those lines is just a polite way to dodge honesty. Women master sugarcoating rejection so well, half the time dudes don't even realize they got curved. Sounds sweet, but it's all the same game.
I caught her talking to other men, and she won't get out of my car. Now she's crying. So I caught her talking to other dudes. Oh, wow, that must be sad. God, that must be terrible. Oh, man. What were their names again? I love how you said they were just your friends and you were sending them ass pictures. Get the out of my car.
She's not crying because she feels bad, she's crying because she got caught. The second the receipts come out, suddenly it's waterworks and fake innocence. Tears don't erase the fact she was entertaining other dudes. That's just damage control and a weak one at that.
But if I was running the air conditioner and it's cold, how did that burn up?
This don't make the air cold or hot. It turns the blower motor.
Why wasn't the cold air just blowing on it so it didn't get hot?
We don't air condition wires. We air condition people.
Nah, I don't feel bad at all. If I catch you talking to other dudes, you're not gonna sit in my car crying like that fixes anything. Crying doesn't make you loyal, it just makes you loud. I'm not your therapist, get out of my car.
Do I want to be single? No. Do I want to be married? No. Do I want a part-time boyfriend who isn't seeing anybody else and only does things when I want to, but otherwise kind of leaves me alone and doesn't make a mess of my house? Yes, I do.
Man, I felt that silence in my soul. You can tell he's questioning every life decision that led to this moment. She really thought the AC was supposed to cool the wires. I swear, sometimes it's not the repair that breaks a man, it's the conversation that comes with it.
Call me crazy, but I do not want equality with men. I don't want to pay for my own dinner, or hold the door for myself, or have to look at a bill, or to have to make the tough decisions, or give up my jacket when they're cold, or wake up early to go to work while they sleep in, or have to initiate and plan dates, or be the leader of my household. Call me crazy, it's just not for me.
Yeah, that's not a relationship. That's her looking for a servant she can clock in and out. Sounds more like a Craigslist ad than a love life. I tap out immediately.
Take away my right to work! Take away my right to have a job! I don't want to work! I don't want to work! Okay? I don't care about women's suffrage, frankly, after everything else. Okay, I don't mean it like that. You guys get what I'm saying. If you're gonna take away anything, take away my right to work! I will gladly sit at home and make a sandwich if it means I don't have to go outside in this public hellhole every single where everyone's a psycho MAGA. I can't take this anymore.
Crazy? No, that's just honesty. She doesn't want equality, she wants convenience. Every responsibility she listed magically disappears the second there's a man around. Equality sounds cute until it comes with an actual bill attached. And she's not the only woman who thinks this way. Check this next clip out.
Don't stop a man from finding your soulmate. Genuinely.
Why?
You shouldn't stop because I feel like there's so many people out there. Like, if your man is stopping you from finding your true soulmate, then honestly leave him. Dating should be 100% effort from the man and 0% from the woman before marriage.
You said your man has to wear a suit.
Yeah.
Your man has to wear a suit every day.
Yes, and if he wears shorts, I'm ending it.
What the heck is wrong with you?
Because if you're I feel
posting
like
it,
you
though,
shouldn't
I
be
mean,
showing your buttocks like that as a man.
This is the dream a lot of women quietly have but won't say out loud. It's not about freedom, it's about wanting a man to bankroll her escape from reality. And the way she's ranting, she'd have that sandwich made before the ink was dry on the deal.
That's what I thought.
You just got somebody's number? Not gonna lie. Come here. Yo, bro, you just got her number? Her right there? She got STDs. On everything I love. Yep. Oh, what's good? I'm lying. On everything I love, she's burning, bro. You do not want her. He just got her number, right? Gang. She's burning. Like, she's literally burning off the roof. Hey, indulge in do what you want. Do what you want. You can have her. Hey, she's burning.
So let me get this straight. I have to put in 100% of the effort while she does nothing, but I'm not allowed to wear shorts? Her entire philosophy is just a random collection of insane, controlling demands that directly contradict each other.
If my husband talked to me the way that I talk to him sometimes, I would be in a literal puddle. Like, sometimes I'm so mean to that man, and he's always so kind.
She hates herself. When that woman looks in the mirror, she hates everything about herself. She hates her physical appearance. She hates her mentality. She hates how she is as a person. And what she's doing is taking it out on the closest person to her. The person that loves her the most. The person that she knows will never hurt her the same way how she's hurting him. And unfortunately, her husband is being way too nice to her. I'm not saying that he needs to be an asshole, but he's being way too nice. And at this point, it might just be too late for him. It sounds as if he does not have a backbone to put his foot down to get that woman to stop acting the way that she's acting. It's one thing to love the person that you're with and want to treat them right, but it's something totally different to allow them to constantly disrespect you.
He saw a fellow citizen about to make a terrible mistake, and he simply provided him with all the necessary information to make a better decision. That's not revenge in my book. That's just a guy looking out for the health and safety of his community.
Hey, why are hurricanes normally named after women?
Because we're the strong ones. We're women power.
No, because when they come, they're wet and wild. And when they go, they take your house and car.
Are you kidding me?
Totally accurate.
No, just no. You're an idiot.
Hey.
She knows she can treat him like trash without any consequences, so she keeps doing it. She doesn't need a nice guy. She needs a man with enough self-respect to check her behavior, and it sounds like he just doesn't have it in him.
Excuse me guys, I have a question.
Hi, how are you?
I think you're gorgeous, honestly, wow.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Really, me too. What about you?
I don't want you to talk to me.
Just chill. Can I still get your phone number?
You can get my phone number. No, you can't. You can't.
Let me just get it really quick.
Yay! Nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too. Next time don't be so rude, okay? Alright.
Man didn't even need them to talk. He played out the whole script himself. And the sad part? He was spot on. You could see the fridge protecting the snack situation from a mile away. She is so fundamentally programmed to believe that any man's seat is her birthright that she literally cannot process the concept of personal property. Her anger isn't about wanting a seat, It's the rage of her entire worldview glitching in real time because a man solved a problem for himself.
All right, so women want a man to be attractive, tall, make 6 or 7 figures, even though most women do not make that themselves, right? Okay. While he's out here making all this money, all these 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figures, he better be home in time to give all his attention and take her on all the dates, or else she'll cheat. Women want a man to call, but not too much. Text back, but don't text back too fast, because then he's like weird and he's a lame. And if he's nice, he's a lame. If he's mean, he's unattainable. He's a challenge, and then women want him, even if they will not admit it. I hear women say all the time, like, I just want my man to be honest. But when he's honest, they blow up, freak out, label him mean, toxic, abusive, and of course, a narcissist. Most women do not really want honesty. They want comfort. You want a man to tell you what you want to hear, not what's going to help you grow. And speaking of growth, try pointing out just one thing that she needs to work on, and you will see exactly why most women cannot take accountability for shit.
A man can admit his flaws all day, but the second you point out hers, suddenly you're controlling, toxic, or a narcissist. That's why so many guys just stop saying anything is not worth the headache.
You want a man to be emotionally available, but if he shows any emotion, then he's soft. You want him to lead, but when he does, now he's aggressive and controlling and abusive. You want him to initiate sex and affection, but when he does, you turn it down. But when he stops trying, then you say he's cheating or he's gay. Women want undivided attention, but if he gives it to you, then he's sucking the life out of you. He won't give you space. You can't breathe. He's lame and he's annoying. Then you turn around and cheat with the guy that's going to treat you like a whore and who looks at you as such. Women don't even realize the guy who's just trying to hit. They just look at the guy who's trying to build as the red flag. I'm confused. I don't think I will ever understand any of this, and I am a woman.
Her saying this as a woman is wild because she's exposing the whole cycle and still admitting she doesn't get it herself. That's how deep the delusion runs. They confuse the guy who actually cares with the problem and praise the dude who couldn't care less. No man can win that game, which is why most just stop playing.
Not even mad at you have to be next to a powerful man. Go ahead, get next to him and use him to level up. Just step right on him and just level up. Don't stay under him. If you do what you have to do, girl, use him, get right next to him, pick his pockets, and keep it moving. It's okay, you know? And I'm not mad at any, woman who does whatever she can to get where she needs to go.
I agree.
Just get there and keep it moving. Don't be in an apron cutting his meat, honey.
This is the official instruction manual for how to be a human parasite. She's not giving advice on empowerment. She's teaching women how to be professional leeches. The concept of building a life with a man is so alien to her that her only strategy is to find a host, drain him of all his resources, and then move on to the next one.
European women seem to be more open.
How so? Physically open or
their legs?
Well, the women in Europe seem to have a different approach, and there's a delineation between a relationship and sex. They kind of drive it that, I can have sex with you on first or second date. That doesn't mean we're in a relationship. That just means that I wanted to have sex. And so there's a pretty strong line there between that and what an actual relationship is. But they're also pretty quick to communicate that. There's not a lot of guesswork. Mm-hmm. They want to meet soon. They want to have a conversation, and they're really quick to let you know whether or not, this is a love connection or not. Or I don't see a long-term fit, but hey, best of luck. And then they don't want to be, I'm friends with most of the people that I've dated, girlfriends included. And they're like, I got plenty of friends. I've got loads of friends. I don't need any more friends. But hey, best of luck.
Mm-hmm.
Hope things work out for you.
Mm-hmm. Such an English thing to say. Best of luck.
Mind the gap.
She's direct, she doesn't play games, and she doesn't try to keep you on the hook for validation by wanting to be friends after. It's crazy to me that what he sees as normal behavior over there would be considered a unicorn here, where every interaction is a puzzle you're supposed to solve.
Ladies, this one's gonna sting, but most of the time it is not men ruining relationships. It is women sabotaging themselves. But first, let me explain. First is the victim mindset. If every argument turns into poor me, look what you did to me, you're not resolving the conflict. You're dodging accountability. Second, attention addiction. If you need outside validation, likes, stares, DMs to feel secure, you'll never be happy with the man that you're with. Third, lack of self-worth. If you drag your unhealed trauma into a relationship but refuse to face it and deal with it, you're making your partner pay for damage that they did not cause. These aren't just little habits. They are relationship killers. They destroy trust, create resentment, and eventually push away the man or woman you claim to love. And the hard truth, a lot of women would rather blame men than admit that they're guilty of these patterns. So before you say men are the problem, ask yourself, am I sabotaging my own relationship? Try to ask yourself that. If you're brave enough to admit that, you will change everything. If not, you're going to repeat the same cycle.
Victim mindset, attention addiction, zero accountability, that stuff kills everything no matter how good the man is. And instead of fixing it, they just run the same cycle with the next dude. That's why half of them are always starting over, but never actually growing.
If you make $250,000 a year and your partner makes $75,000 a year, we should not be going 50-50 on the rent. It is not a commensurate burden on the person making less. Over time, that's going to lead to financial resentment. Now, you still have all of this discretionary money that you can spend on the rent, you can spend on all these other things you want to do, but I'm spending a huge portion of my income likely on rent. And then I have no money left over. If you truly love your partner and you truly want what's best for them, I don't believe in equality when it comes to splitting things down the middle. We are never going to be 50-50 partners. Someday it's 80-20, other days it's 20-80. But you should be fair. And I think it should be a proportional burden of whatever that expense is based on your income.
I mean, she's not totally wrong. If one person's making way more, going straight 50-50 can get messy real quick. But at the same time, if he's paying the heavier share, she can't just sit back and coast. Fair is not just about money. It's about both people actually carrying their weight.
I need someone to tell me if I'm being selfish and stuck up or if I'm actually valid for what I'm thinking, so please give me some advice. My boyfriend and I are entertaining the thought of moving in together in April. That's something that we both really want. And we've had a couple conversations about what that will look like, and we had another conversation tonight about financials because that's like a very big aspect of this. And we've had one other conversations about this, and basically we were like, oh, maybe 50-50, and we kind of bounced that idea around. But that idea never really sat right with me because I make way less than him, which is like totally fine. Like, I'm happy that he's getting his bag, but if we did 50-50, I'd be put way more out than he would. But then I think he still expects everything else to be 50-50, and like for me and my paycheck, that just won't work. So tonight I was like, hey, like, what do you think if we, when we moved it together, if we did things by income and kind of split things up that way? Not that it would be like a major difference. And so when I brought up the idea to him, he was like, I thought we were doing 50-50. And I was like, I don't think I was super set on that, but like, I mean, it would make sense. It's like the first idea, like, yeah, when you move in together, everything you split evenly. But I think splitting things evenly can look different and not necessarily a straight line down the middle. Everything is 50-50. And so I kind of explained to him, like, my income is lower than yours. And, like, me moving in with you is not, like, a money ploy. It's not to, like, oh, I want to be financially dependent on you. I'm moving in with you. Like, you get to pay for everything. Like, that's not where I'm headed. I've been able to support myself on my own in my own apartment for, like, a year and a half now. And I've been very happy and it's worked out very well. And I've been okay. But, like, moving in with someone, I would hope that rent would be cheaper and not only, like, $200 cheaper. I'm a server, and while you can get your bag, it's like hard in this economy because everything's so expensive. Anyways, and he like kind of gave me a weird look, and he was like, I would rather we just do 50-50. And I was like, I hope you understand that 50-50 isn't actually 50-50 like for us. Like, it still puts you at a much higher advantage. Like, I don't want this to sound selfish.
I get where she's coming from, but at the same time, it's not really his responsibility to adjust his whole life around her income. If he wants straight 50-50, that's his right too. Moving in together only works if both people feel like it's fair. Otherwise, somebody's just going to build up resentment.
And he was like, well, why do you want to move in with me? And like, is it like a money thing? And I was like, no, it's not a money thing. Like, I love you. Like, I want to see our compatibility. I want to grow with you. Like, I just feel like it would be fair to make things more like of an even playing field if we did it this way. And he was like, I'll think about it, but like, I don't really know if I like that. And while I can totally understand, like, that is totally valid, like, to want to do things 50-50, but our incomes are different. So it's not really 50-50. Like, one of us has put way more out than the other. And in my head, I'm not comfortable with that. And I expressed that to him. And I also told him that his feelings were totally valid and like not wanting to do that. However, I told him that makes me like, to me, it doesn't show a huge sense of like care, respect, and compromise. I know he cares about me. I know he loves me. And the thing is, we're working on marriage and he is totally fine being a sole provider in the future. And I was like, what's the problem with practicing a little give and ebb like now? And he was like, well, we're just boyfriend and girlfriend. And I was like, so that was kind of like a, ooh, Like, yeah, like, I understand that boyfriend, girlfriend's not engaged, it's not married, but you're still my partner, you're my person. So we'll come back to that when we come back to that. He asked me, he was like, what if situations were reversed? And I was like, I would absolutely do this for you. Also, to add on, he's been living rent-free for the last 2 years, getting a very substantial paycheck every month for the last 2 years. I know he has savings. I'm not asking him to dig into his savings. I'm not asking him to spend his whole life savings on us moving in together. But a little give, like, would be nice. So then it's more of like an even playing field for us. Is that selfish? Is it valid? Someone please tell me.
Yeah, see, this is where it gets messy. She keeps saying it's not about money, but every other sentence is about money. He's not her husband, so why would he cover like he is? If she can't handle 50-50, she's basically warning him what marriage is going to look like.
How these toxic biomoms will always make up all of these rules that dad has to listen to, but she doesn't have to follow herself. Let me explain. She'll always bitch about how the kids are at their grandparents' house and not with their dad, even though she'll keep the kids in daycare till 6 p.m. every single day, even though she has a remote job. So it's okay for you to accommodate your schedule, but when dad accommodates his, now he's a deadbeat. I love when these toxic biomoms will be like, oh my god, every girlfriend that he has is inherently dangerous. Meanwhile, she's allowed to have multiple dudes in and out of the kids' lives, and she calls them just friends, even though they're like situationships, and every single guy that she ever has is around the kids and meets the kids. I love how these toxic biomoms will be like, oh, everything in my house is private, but everything in dad's house, I have to know everything that's happening, when it's happening, and how it's happening, so I can control it. But at my house, it's absolutely private, and he has no right to know what's going on over here with his children. I love how toxic biomoms will always bitch and complain about how they don't have any help, but their loser boyfriend doesn't want to help, but when the stepmom or new girlfriend steps in, then she's overstepping and she's a bitch.
To me, this proves that for a lot of these women, co-parenting is just a code word for harassing my ex for the next 18 years. Every single one of her rules is just a thinly veiled attempt to micromanage a life that she's no longer a part of. It's not about what's best for the kids, it's about control, and she's just using the kids as a weapon to maintain it.
But when your loser boyfriend doesn't step in and help you, he's still a saint and he's still looked upon as stepping in and being a good role model. Make it make sense. I love how these toxic biomoms be like, oh, the kids can't have soda or candy at dad's house, but at mom's house they can wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and have a Diet Pepsi. It's perfectly fine. I love how these toxic biomoms would be like, oh, it's so dangerous. Don't let your new girlfriend or your new wife post the kids on social media on a family vacation, but I'm going to make my entire identity mom humor and mom content as a mommy influencer, and I'm going to put their names and their information all over the internet because I'm allowed to do that as their mother, but you guys are not allowed to ever do anything like that because it's dangerous. Let's just call it what it is. These toxic biomoms just want a sense of control and want to control everything, and they don't realize that they have more of an impact over their children sometimes than any other person that exists, and they still choose to do the wrong thing. Okay, bye.
Okay, I think I'm finally starting to understand her rulebook. Apparently, things are only unhealthy or dangerous for the kids when they happen at dad's house. The morality of any situation is based entirely on how inconvenient it is for her ex. It's a very consistent and scientific parenting philosophy if you don't think about it at all.
If you have a bunch of friends from the opposite gender, you're a red flag. You're a red flag because there's no way they all friend zoned you, especially during this time where you can't find a decent person to be with. There's no way. If you had good qualities, one of those girls or guys would have been with you. There's no way. There's something wrong. There's something wrong.
For a guy, a big group of female friends is usually just a graveyard of his failed attempts and rejections. For a woman, her group of male friends is just her collection of backup plans and orbiters. Either way, it's not a sign of a well-adjusted person.
Good looking, and then I look at him and then he doesn't approach me. Like, did you not see me just look right at you? Like, that was your sign. Like, that was me shooting my shot. Like, I looked right at you. Like, I looked away pretty quickly. Like, it was kind of one of these, you know? But, like, that was your sign.
This is my favorite type of logic. Her version of shooting her shot involves zero risk and absolutely no effort, but she expects the guy to risk public humiliation based on a half-second glance. She doesn't want to actually make a move. She wants to use telepathy to force him to make one for her.
My rent here like $1,800 though.
Oh, word, that's what's up.
Yeah, so if we start fucking each other, like you gonna start paying my rent?
Absolutely not. I don't know you.
But you're gonna get to know me.
I don't mean I'm about to pay your rent because I'm getting to know you. What the
yeah, but like you make money, so.
Okay, but what again? What does my money got to do with you?
Talk to a bad bitch, you know you gotta take care of her.
I don't have to do nothing.
I mean,
I don't have to do nothing.
You're new here, so you don't know, but you meet a bad bitch, you gotta take care of her, especially if she living somewhere like this.
You know where I live? I live in the penthouse in River Oaks around the corner.
Yeah.
So I don't need to.
So that means you have the money.
Okay, I have the money for me. I don't know. You haven't told me shit about you. And you ain't asked me.
Because we didn't get to know each other yet.
Okay,
I'm
then,
just
but look,
letting you
though.
know my standards.
No.
So if you start talking to me, you know you gotta pay my.
Well, look, I'm not paying
my
your rent. I'm not paying your rent. So maybe we wasting time here.
Okay. I mean, I guess I feel like you should think differently.
No,
Like,
but I'm
really
not gonna. This is the thing. I'm not gonna think different.
I feel like
so
you
if you want me to pay your rent, you can get out because I'm not doing that.
I feel like you should be thinking different. Like, just take my number. We'll go. You can
cool.
take me on a couple of dates. Like,
nah, because you're gonna expect shit. So you already expecting
I'm
shit,
doing
and we just
tonight.
met.
You could take me to Steak 48. It's like down the street from here.
Oh my gosh, Steak 48, Steak 40. That's all I hear out here.
Yeah, so that's because when you meet a bad bitch, you gotta take care of her.
I mean,
so
what makes you so bad?
You live in the neighborhood, so
what makes you so bad? I mean, you look good, but
cause I'm a bad bitch.
But what about what's up here though?
This is the perfect example of a woman who thinks bad bitch is a job title that comes with a salary paid by someone else. She's not bringing a single thing to the table except a list of her personal expenses. To me, she's not a bad bitch. She's just a dependent with an attitude, and I'm glad that guy saw it immediately. If you're one of the ones who gets it, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure you ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. I'll catch you guys in the next one.